What's up, everybody? Welcome. Let me check the audio. I think we're good, but I always check. Welcome. All right, we're good. What's up, everybody? Welcome to day 32. Is it day 32? I don't know what day it is. Of me learning how to vibe code. We have to finish this app. But it's in good shape. It's in really good shape. I did a lot of work actually off stream. I'll tell you about it. But for those of you who don't know me, my name's Jillian. I'm an amateur vibe coder. 32 days ago, I started learning in public. And I've learned so much from the community. Who you are watching is a solo traveler, originally from New York City. And 2 years ago, I moved to Thailand. So I have been building travel apps and Thailand apps as a means to learn. So what you're looking at is a trek journal. I'm sure those of you who are in the chat already know what's going on, but if you don't, feel free to ask questions. Yes, slime. What's poppin', slime? We're doing the admin dashboard today. Let me look at the to-do list. Sorry, I have a mint in my mouth. Yep, set up the admin dashboard. I have the prompt ready from yesterday. I'll copy that in a minute. Off stream, let me tell you what I did. What did I do? I played around with it on the mobile device. And there were definitely some bugs. For sure. So I fixed that. So first of all, what I noticed. Hi, Andy. Thank you so much. I feel like my hair is a mess today. But thank you. Andy, that's a great project that you put in the Discord. Thank you so much for sharing that. It's actually something that would be very useful to some of the clients that I have on Fiverr, because I help people with their visa applications, and a lot of times they have to prove their remote work, and if they own their own business, sometimes they get a little sloppy with the invoices, and it's hard for them to prove that. So an app like what you built is perfect for people like that who need to recreate some invoices for whatever reason. So thank you so much for sharing that. Hi, Sarah, welcome. Today I'm setting up the admin dashboard. It's like the last necessary thing, I guess. I don't even know if it's necessary at this point for my trip, but we might as well do it. I've never set one up before, so apparently it's pretty easy. I don't really know what it's supposed to look like. I've never been an admin before, so I don't know what it's supposed to look like or anything, but a fly. Anyway, off stream, I played around with the mobile app, and there were a lot of issues. Yes, the delete, the soft delete, that's all done. That's all finished. There was a little, I set up, Sarah, that the auto delete so that after a user deletes their account, if they don't restore it within 30 days, it's automatically going to be deleted. So I set that up. I set that up the other day after the stream where we were dealing with that feature. What happened on mobile? So it was true that once you log in, you're not logged out unless you actually click sign out, right? So here I'm logged in, and unless I click sign out, I'm supposed to stay logged in. But this morning I went on the phone and I was logged out. But it turns out because I logged out on the desktop, it logged me out on the mobile device. So now I fixed that. I set it up so that once you log in on one device, you have to log out on that same device to be logged out on that device. I don't know if that makes sense to do or if it was better the other way, but I figured I'm creating demo accounts and I'm signing out, I'm signing in, that I just want to make sure I stay signed in on my phone for the trip. So I fixed that. What else did I fix? There was some like mobile responsiveness that wasn't, I think we added more features. We added that bell yesterday and things started to look a little wonky on the phone. So I fixed that. And then also I tested if I was on airplane mode, if I added photos, I wanted to see how it would sync again when I went online. So at first I added a photo offline, and then when I connected to Wi-Fi again, it was like the picture wasn't loading. It was like a question mark. So I fixed that. So yeah, I did a lot with the phone. I still need to play around. Oh, also I noticed there was a default setting when you start a new trip and you add your first day, it starts you at an altitude of 540 meters. And I think they were grabbing that data from Islamabad. So I changed it so when you start a new trip, you enter day 1, your starting altitude is 0. And then when you use the GPS location, it updates your altitude. And then when you start day 2, your starting altitude is the altitude you ended at the day before. So I fixed all those things. I think those are really important. I'm proud of myself for looking at all those details. Let me see the chat. The admin panel is not much different from the user panel. Users already log in on your page. It just depends whether you want to build it as a separate panel or combine them. And of course, what you want from the admin panel, what options, etc. Okay, we'll figure that out today. Hi, Rise. Welcome. I guess, can you guys tell me from your experience, what is typical for the admin panel? Is it usually a separate page? Is it the same page? So the thing is, as an admin, right, it's going to be my email address. And I want to be a personal user and the admin. I don't know if that's possible. Aram? Is that your name? Aram? Aramis? Aramis. Hi, Aramis. Welcome. Have you made money making product? I can vibe code, but distribution is a problem. So no, I'm actually new. It's only been 32 days since I started. I started vibe coding systematically, so I'm just learning right now. I'm definitely not in a position to be selling any products yet. I would definitely want to feel more confident in my skills before I started doing that. No, with one email, either admin or user. Oh, so I can only, that's annoying. I can only have one email as an admin, and then a separate email as a user. That's really annoying. So I have to create a new email address. AI suggested me to make a separate admin page and password generated by VS Code. Okay, I haven't used VS Code yet, but it's a big priority for me to start using it. I heard that it's gonna really upgrade my workflow. So I'm gonna, the app that I'm building is for an upcoming travel of mine. So when I come back, VS Code is probably number one on my priority list of what I need to change in my workflow. No, that's not annoying. That's actually better for security. Okay, so what I'm thinking, Sarah, then, let me actually start this prompt first so we can get things going. And then I'll tell you what I'm thinking. I have so many email addresses. Okay. Oh no, what did I just do? What happened? Oh, okay. Create an admin dashboard that manages all database functions in the app, include user management. Make sure to guard it with admin role or some permission system. Ask me questions before you start working. Okay, let me see what you guys are saying, because you guys know best. You can have a login with role where you select your role and then log in. So based on role, it will log you in as a user or admin. Then you can sorry, losing my place. As admin, then you can use it will log you in as user or admin, and then you can use the same email. Okay, so it could give me the option. That's one thing. You can use one and the same account, just build them as separate panels, but pull the user data from one database. And that's so a regular user can't, that's so a regular user cannot access the admin panel instead of, okay. Thanks, Slime. Hey, Echo, how are you? I don't know yet. We're going to build it today, Echo. We're going to find out. Honestly, it seems easier for me to create a new email address. Like, what if I created an email address, where in the world is Jillian admin, or admin.whereintheworldisjillian@gmail.com. I know that's a lengthy email. But then for the future, like for future projects, I just have a separate email address that I use as the admin of whatever I build. To me, that sounds a little bit easier and a little more organized. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll create the email. It doesn't take that long. Okay. What should the admin dashboard actually let you do? Do in caps. Read plus safe actions. View all users, trip storage plus deleted accounts. Full management. Okay, got it. How is admin? Everything. Okay, I'll manage everything. How is admin granted flag on profiles, hard-coded allow list, multiple named admins? An allow list of one user ID. Admin flag. Okay, what does that mean? You flip yours. It says an allow list of one user ID, yours already known. Allow list is better, but I was just saying I was going to create a new email address for admin. And I could use it just as an email address to be admin for whatever I build. Allow list is better, you're saying? So what if I say allow list, but I tell Claude I'm going to use a different email address as admin? I don't know if that makes a difference. You flip yours to true ones. But why is the first one recommended? Just allow list. Shouldn't I let Claude know I'm going to use a new email address? Because it says here, of one user ID, yours already known. Only ever one admin in editing. You sure? Hi, I love girls. Welcome. What a name. For example, one thing you can add to the admin panel is user management. So user management, so you can see what users have registered on the site and delete someone or do something else without having to go into the database. Use allow list, but add. Hi, Mayhair, welcome. Use allow list, but add option. Admin can make any other user's admin. If you create a new account, you want to be admin, the admin should be able to. Okay. Oh, thanks. I love girls. Okay. All right. So let's do that. Let's do allow list, but what did Mayhair say? But add option that admin can make other users admin. If I create a new account and want to be the admin should be able to assign admin role to any user. Also, I will be creating a new email address to serve as the admin account for this app. I think for testing, it's better if I'm just a user and then I have a different account as the admin, because I want to experience it as a user. Where does it live? I look like someone who do I look like? Also, for example, change a user's role so you can give someone access to the admin panel. Okay, that don't matter. Okay. The front end you will still experience as a user. Okay, all right. Oh my God. I don't know if you're like joking around or where does it live? Where does it live? In-app admin route, standalone admin page. I guess that was the question. Am I creating you just have backend access? Okay. Oh my goodness. It's a pickup. Well, I love girls. Sometimes it's hard through chat to understand context. And the best practice is the third one, but option one is easier. Okay, so Slime says 1, Mayhair says 3. um, Mayhair says 3 is the best practice. But Slime still says 1. Okay, can you guys, oh my God, I feel like I'm teaching. This is what I would ask my students. I would say, if we were having a discussion, I would say, can you defend yourself? Why is your choice, why do you stand by your choice? So why is 1 best and why is 3 best? You know, I need to know the reasons why. And Andy says 1. Okay, so I love girls. I'm building a trekking journal because I am going to be hiking the Himalayas of Pakistan in about a week from tomorrow. So it's something that I'm going to test while I'm actually traveling. I'm just learning how to vibe code. I only started 32 days ago, so I'm building things related to travel, related to Thailand, because those are my passions. So everything is just a means to learn, and I figured I'm going on this big adventure. Why not build something I can test there? Okay, 1. But why not, and then why not 3 if 3 is like the best practice, like Mayhair said? The route from Islamabad, then we can meet. Hi, how do you say your name? Harris? Harris? I don't know if I'm saying that correct. Are you from Pakistan? Um, yes, 1 is easier. You can access the admin panel from the same app. Beautiful mountains, river, sky, fresh grass. Thanks so much. I love girls. 1 also makes a standalone admin page. Okay, and then, all right, question. So allow future updates easier. Okay, but only oh no. Oh no. Now I have somebody voting for 2. Well, I definitely don't want to use the super base dashboard. No. I definitely don't want to do that. Okay. All right. One more question, because I think I'm going to go with 1. If I choose 1, only the user that is assigned admin will have access to that panel, right? Every other user, they're not even going to see, they won't see that at all. It's like an additional page for, okay, I get it now. But the 3rd one gives more control. All right. I think for this app, I'll just go with option 1. I'm curious. I have to stop picking this mosquito bite. I'm going to have a scar. Yeah. I'm thinking that might be easier. And then if I create another account, I guess like when I log in for my trip, I just I want to see it as a user. I don't even want to see that admin, but if I make another email address, then it'll only be that account. Option 1, the first URL will need to be known, and the second thing is user roles that will prevent logging into the admin page. Yeah, I hear you, Slime. All right, let's just go with one. What did Andy say? The first, the URL will need to be known. The second thing is user roles that will prevent logging in. Okay, so should I mention that, or is Claude gonna know that? All right, let's just go. Timing reactive. It's fully additive and doesn't touch the offline logging path, so risk to the trip tool is low if I keep to new files. Okay, no, we're building now. I hear you, Slime, but for me, it's like an organizational thing in my head. Like if I created an email address that's just the admin for this and for future projects. Yeah, sure, Harris. I'm building a trekking journal. This is my specific trip because I'm going to be hiking the Himalayas in northern Pakistan. And it's just a way that you can, I mean, this is just a mock photo. I'm going to change it to my own photo in Islamabad and all the places. I'm just playing around with the app, but it's a way for you to track the distance that you traveled, the hours that you traveled, your starting altitude, your ending altitude, how you felt, what the weather was like. You can add a photo from that day. You can input your Apple Watch settings and write a journal entry. It's just a keepsake for your hiking trip. And it works offline because there's no service in the Himalayas sometimes. Right now, the login function automatically redirects to the user panel, but for the admin page, usually don't put buttons or links on the main page. Only admins know that URL. The AI will tell you under which route to put the admin. Slime. And that will also form the URL. Usually it's /admin. Okay. All right. We're gonna figure it out. We've got all day. Just like anything else, any new territory that I'm in. I made a fake trip because I was testing the offline, like I was inputting the photos offline, and then making sure that when I connected to Wi-Fi that everything synced, and it worked. At first it didn't, but then I fixed it. So yeah. Okay. Let me set up that email address. Oh no, why is everything in Thai? Translate to English. Hi Ryan, yes, admin dashboard today. After offline, then sync. Yep, exactly. Harris, exactly. Yeah, so once you connect to Wi-Fi again, then it syncs. Oh no, what am I doing? All right, but this is new. So Ryan, we were just debating on how to set this all up, and we were in between for the admin dashboard, making it a whole separate page, and or just incorporating it in the same page, and we went with incorporating it in the same for the admin. I don't know what you think about that. He says URL will be. He said that. Okay, perfect. Okay, good. April 12th. Admin dot where in the world is Jillian? Okay, perfect. This is live editing in which stack? I'm using Claude Code. Claude Code is pushing the code to GitHub, and then it's deploying with in Vercel. Oh no, a verification. Where's the USA? Why is this not in alphabetical order? Okay, here we go. That's a good question. Oh, wow, my phone number has been used far too many times to create a new Gmail. Well, good thing I have a Thai number also. Damn. Google blocking me out. What? Yo, I'm not allowed to make a new Gmail? That's crazy. Wait a minute, what? I've never seen that before. Yeah, Ryan, it was a debate. We voted. Mayhair did say it's best practice would be a brand new page, but I was going to set up a new email address. Hi, Johnny. Welcome. I was going to set up a new email address to be the admin, but now Google is not letting me make a new email address. Did we have limitations on that? Also, I don't think I ever used my Thai number. Deleting old accounts when not. Oh, hold on, I need a tissue. My eyes. That's so weird. I know, I've made so many Gmail, so many Gmails. This is the first time this has ever happened to me. But it's weird because I don't have any with my Thai number, and it said that my Thai number has been used way too many times. I did a demo account for Apple Store and Android to test our apps when we would deploy. Yeah, I've never had any issues, never. Let me try again. Let me try in a different browser. I don't think that's gonna make a difference, but let me try again. I have never seen that before in my life. I don't know, it asked me for one. I vibe code with free Claude and it reaches a point where I can only chat once Claude. Oh, I know, those limitations. I'm only on the pro plan and I've learned to maximize the usage using skills, creating new sessions. I have an iPhone, Johnny. It's an iPhone. I wasn't doing it on the phone though. Pretty sure you don't always need to put a phone number if you have a backup email. Okay, let me try again. Is that an image or as? Echo, I don't know. Claude designed it for me. All right, let me try. Let me try again. And it was weird, maybe because the country is set to Thailand. That's so annoying. Not the obstacle I thought I was going to have today. All right, I'm gonna try one more time and then I was gonna say I could put my VPN on, but I don't, that's gonna mess up the, okay, now it says I'm in the United States and the setup is a little bit different, so hold on. Okay, wait. I think it's working. Damn, Thailand having restrictions? Verify some info before creating the account. Scan QR code with your phone. Oh, shoot, I need my phone. My phone is on the tripod. All right, guys. Hold on one second. I'm gonna have to maneuver things. This is really... One sec, guys. Hold on, I gotta move the camera. One second. Give me a moment. Jeez, the struggle. Verify your phone number. Send SMS. Let's go. Let's go. Continue completing the verification. All right, hold on. Let me just put the camera back. Sorry, guys. Okay, that should be good. What is happening? The phone number has been used too many times. What? This must be a new thing. All right, hold on. Let me try one more time. Let me make sure I'm using the... Okay, where am I sending this from, though? From which... Okay, let me try it from my primary. Then I could try it from my email. Guys, what is actually happening? Let me see what you guys are saying. I created all my Gmails on my phone. They don't ask me for a phone number. But the big challenge is if this app sync to Apple Watch health data, it seems hard. There's a hard problem. Hope we can learn. Yeah, Mayhair. It doesn't. You have to manually put in the Apple Watch data. Just because it is that's a maybe that's something I could work on when I get back. That could be a different way. Waiting for verification. What is going on? Maybe I should try on my phone? Oh, what is this? If that's the case, if it's the case where I can't have a new email address, I want a separate page. I don't want it on the same page as my account. I don't know why that bothers me. I don't know what Google is doing. It's pissing me off. Google needs to verify your device or phone number for security reasons. Okay, it's loading. I'm so confused. This has never happened to anybody, right? Where it's people have so many Gmail accounts. I know it's not only me. I know it's not only me. All right, in the meantime, let's see what this says. No account is admin yet. You can't, it's the phone number has limits. Has always been that way for you? I don't know, that's never happened to me. Never. I literally just created a new one like 3 weeks ago. It needs a real admin account that doesn't exist yet. Yeah, you're right. I just don't want to. I just don't want to. Okay, so now I have to rethink how I want to do this. Yeah, but this one, it wasn't going to be a dummy account. It was going to be, I wanted to create an email that would be the admin for anything that I build. So oh, thank you so much, Harris. I have somebody hosting me already, but thank you. I've been using, Aramis, I've been using the ponytail skill. You can do it without user account. Okay. I'm gonna say let's forget this for now. Something went wrong while trying to verify. Oh my God. Google, when did Google do this? I'm annoyed. Let me just try one more time and then. All right, I can't do this right now. Did Gmail not allow creating sub inboxes for such purposes where you could, example, send spam? I mean, on an existing account. Yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea. But the thing is, okay, I could just make my username the admin. Right? Okay, this ain't working. This ain't it. This ain't it. So let me put my phone back. One sec, guys. Sorry to toss you around. Alright, I think that's good. All right, we're back in action. Okay. I think, okay, good. Okay. Oh wait, this is not. All right, let me see what you guys are saying. I'm so sorry, guys. I was just trying to figure that out. I mean, on an existing account, create username, not email. Oh, okay. You're giving yourself admin permissions. You're not the admin, but you can do whatever the admin until you make a dedicated one. You already have full control over user. If you want, you can make emails completely invisible. Okay. What's today? Thursday? If I do it this way today, where I'm just going to use my own personal email as the admin. That's my email anyway. Unless I figure something out later. I know it's not that important. It's my brain where I focus, like little details like this kind of bother me a lot. The way I organize things in my head. So let me just see what happened anyway, because now I don't even know. Slime was right. New email address, more work. Admin dashboard. Admin link appears in settings account only when you're admin. It's also reachable by direct URLs. I know, Slime. Sorry. I had to learn the hard way. Be a lazy coder. What does this mean? Is also reachable by direct URL. Oh, and returns to not authorized. Okay, for non-admins. Simply set it so emails are not visible. That's it, but you need to have AI set up user roles so you know how to assign yourself. Just click OK. Okay. No, don't worry about it. I'm okay with the whole email. I don't want to harp on the whole email thing and things like that. I just want to get it moving. I'm going to see what it looks like and see what I like and what I don't like. And if I want to change something, then I want to change it, right? I've never done this before, so I might as well just see. I might as well just see. Okay. Go to the site /admin. It's taking me here. All 5 default file once you create your new email admin. Okay, so what do I need to tell Claude right now? Admin panel's not built yet. Oh, you need to do one thing. No account is admin yet. Once you create your new admin email, click build. Or tell it to build it. Okay, I'm going to tell that for now I just want to use my email address as admin also. Okay. Here it is. Okay, for now, I just want to use my account as the admin. And I might change that later on. But for now, let's just make me the admin. You can give Claude your email and have it use the MCP to make your user profile admin. Okay. The way I do it is I get code from Claude, then ChatGPT and Gemini to review, then mistakes are fixed by Claude. So, Aramis, that's kind of what I was doing when I first started 32 days ago. And it just, this workflow has been a lot better for me, honestly. Hi, Azor. How's everything going? Ugh, it's been a little bit of a headache. I tried to make a new email address through Google just for admin purposes. And apparently Google now limits the number of accounts you could have. And I can't make another email address. I hope I never need another Gmail account. It's very important to store allow list admin email in the database. Okay, so Mayhair, what should I tell? Do I need to tell Claude anything? Is now admin to see it. Open the app, log into that account, go to settings account. Of course you do, Azor. Of course you do. Because you're so self-sufficient. Where am I going? Settings, account. It's not there yet. Just ask Claude how it stores the allow list admin accounts. Hi, Q Strike. It's where? Oh, right here. I'm frazzled with the whole email fiasco. Ah, okay. Okay, I don't mind this, actually. Like, it's just in my settings. But I guess it's like, well, I'll make another demo account then. I just want to make sure that you don't see that in a regular user's account. I don't mind that. 5 accounts. So if I click myself, what else should it have? All right, so Mayhair, let me ask, let me do that first. Can you tell me how you store the allow list admin accounts? Okay, Echo. Echo, which one? Which one is yours? Okay. Okay. Delete account or soft delete? I guess just delete, right? Delete, I guess that this means permanent. And this is that soft delete where you have 30 days to restore it. That's what I'm assuming this means. Okay, delete. Okay. Also add direct to home page when not authorized account. Okay. Harris, I'm using the pro plan. Let's see what this says first. Two places, and it's worth being precise about which is which because they play different roles. database. This is a durable source of truth. Every account has a role in the profiles table, and the admin status is a true false. Okay. Okay. So the allow list isn't a separate. When you promote somebody from the dashboard UI, that is a flip. Users can read their own. This is the other thing I mentioned, and you are not using it. It's empty. It exists only to solve a chicken and egg problem. Any email that in that list is treated as admin and guest. Your admin allow list is just a set of profiles stored in a normal protected column. Okay. All right, let me see what you guys said. Yeah, that's the correct way. It's fine. Just do this. Redirect homepage when. Okay. Redirect to homepage when non-admin users add/admin. By the way, those browser notifications that appear before important actions you perform, you can control those too. Tell AI. The AI just sets them up for you. Oh, that's good to know, Andy. Let me take a look at those after this, see if I want to customize those. Refresh and see if my Gmail comes up again. I signed up again. Okay, let's see. Yep, there it is. Thanks, Echo, for testing it. Thank you. You shouldn't just redirect. You should have a non-authorized screen. Redirecting is bad for SEO and accessibility. Okay. Oops. So let me change that. You should just have a non-authorized screen. Hi, Timothy. I wonder, can I delete? I have a bunch of junk in here. This is a test strip. Are you saying hola or holla? Which one are you saying? This refresh button doesn't do anything. Okay, now you deleted your own account. Oh, hola. Ooh, I gotta clean up my mess. Not authorized is clear. You see it, you can't go forward anymore. You just get. Oh, okay. All right, Ryan, I'm gonna change that. Not too tempted to get a max plan yet. I am tempted, Timothy, but it's a decision I'm gonna make when I come back from traveling. Just because if I purchased it today, right, there wouldn't really be a point because I'm not going to be using it for like 2.5 weeks. So when I come back, I'll reassess. Okay, so Actually, I want to change that. We said to redirect it to, you should just have a not authorized screen. A not authorized screen. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. Okay, actually, let's change that so non-admin users aren't redirected to the homepage, but instead redirected to a page that says not authorized. You want that Northern Pakistan panel scrollable and the name of the sub. Oh, you mean this? Oh, okay, hold on. Let me change this. Sorry, Ryan, if I missed that. You missed my earlier message about having a default privacy mode when you open admin dashboard so you don't leak user emails on stream. Okay, all right, so let me do that next. And then echo, those are all good. Those are all good observations. Yeah, I don't know why it says Northern Pakistan twice. And then that list is very long, so we have to clean that up somehow. Your colors look unsaturated. Do they look unsaturated? I'm wondering if it's just my screen. Or do they look unsaturated on your phone? About that, did you try temp mail? What's temp mail? Hit/admin. Okay, so let me log out. And let me now try /admin. I think it needs a minute to deploy first. Okay, let me do the privacy thing first because I don't want to leak people's emails. You can just get a random mail to your name, use it on sites, not the usage passwords down and keep. Okay. That's interesting. Get a random mail. It's not working. Oh, so I have to log in. Yeah, for sure. I'll definitely check it out. Oh my god, another another thing. Um And Azor, wait, I'll tell you later. Let me just stay on track, but I'll tell you later. Had a conversation with my sister. It was an interesting conversation. Okay, I have to make a new one because I deleted those. Demo. Wait, what? Something is wrong because this is mine. Why is my test trip from my other account coming up on this account? Oh, geez. What is going on? All right, well, let me see this first. No, what am I doing? Not demo. Admin. Couldn't load. Well, that's not what it's supposed to be. What's happening? Shit. About that, how did the TOS thing go? So admin panels do their build to control things, so AI thought flip it. I don't even know where to start right now. Ryan wasn't wrong when he said tomorrow, let's break everything. This should not be the case. And now this is like a whole nother session's work. And then I'm not seeing that. Is this what you're supposed to get? That's not what it said I was getting. Yeah. Okay. All right. I got to fix one thing at a time. That's going to be another session in Claude. Oh my God. Yeah. It's all right. We're going to fix it. Okay. Okay, I tried logging in with a non-admin account, and when I do /admin, it's not showing me a clear, not authorized page. What is popping up on my, hold on. Wait, what am I doing? Okay, goodbye. And then it says with a back to app button, there is none of that. They should be redirected to a clear, not authorized page. Also, you said there was going to be a back to app button, which I don't see. And we got other problems to fix, but we're going to get to it. We're going to get to it. Oh, I'm so annoyed. But what about Echo? What about you? When you, okay, log out. Chill, take some coffee like we do and try. Echo, that's what I should say. You're right. Let me chill. Let me chill. Yeah, this is the trip from my other account. My test trip. Audit this project for incomplete features, broken UX, and gaps in the admin dashboard. List everything that doesn't work or isn't finished. Okay. If the data leaks into the... Okay. On this account. Do it on this account. You don't even know if any. Oh boy, do I even want to know what problems I got? Okay. I don't know. With this one? Wait, what joke? Yeah, it's here, so somehow it's linked. Shit. I was only using local, the only time I used localhost was that time I used GLM 5.2, and it gave me the actual localhost URL. Oh my god, guys. Okay, I found it. The bug. Okay. Okay, yeah, we are like connecting through email. Also, one quick minute fix to add to your to-do list. Your login pages to default on the login toggle, not the sign up. Oh, default to login. Okay. Ryan, that's a good idea. Okay, Azor. Let me put that default to login, not sign up. That's even something I could do. That seems quick. That's even something I could do off stream if I don't get to it. Okay. Echo, I'm gonna run your prompt in a minute, but first I want to fix what I know needs to be fixed before I discover how many problems I actually really have. Because I'm pretty sure there's a lot. Okay. Not authorized, back to app. But Ryan, you said something about the... What did you say, Ryan? You said the CSS is not aligned properly. It's still not, right? Once they're listed, Claude has them in context, which makes it easier to tackle them straight away. Okay. Yeah. Echo, I'm going to do that. First, I just want to really make sure that trip overlap Okay. All right, let me get my remote because I'm now cold. All right. I think something I need to learn, it's more of a mindset shift. I'm going to fix it immediately in myself. That when these things happen, I feel my, how can I, you're going to laugh at the way I'm describing it, but I feel like my brain is like crunching with like stress. And as Zor said, chill, have some coffee. I need to go about this like I do with all the other things in my life where I just go with the flow and not have these things affect me. Because when I saw that, like, again, I don't know how to explain the feeling, but my brain like crunched. Like, I'm like, what is this? Why is this trip in this account? So I need to just learn I'm going to change my mindset now because I don't want this to become that type of feeling for me because I am having a lot of fun building it. So I'm gonna change my mindset, shift my mindset now that it's okay. I think this happens to a lot of people. Things break, you fix it. I think it's part of it all, and yeah. Let me see what the chat said. Okay, I read that already. Once they're listed, I read echoes. We're going to do that. Now ask it to vertically and horizontally align. Yep, I read that. I have to do that. Temp mail works. W Superbase, good. Would it work if it required an email verification? I don't know. The head being crunched is the day IT experience. Okay, that's literally like, that's how my brain feels. Well, since temp mail verification, I don't think we are far away from perfection. Okay. Before a simple fix for you could be days of grinding. The nighttime IT experience is, less to say, nocturnal. Hi, Fire. Welcome. We're doing the admin dashboard today. Okay, let's see how it fixed it, and then we have to horizontally and vertically align and center and all those things. It didn't deploy yet. We're almost there, Fire. We're almost there. Now we have some other bugs that need to be fixed. Let me see my usage. Okay, good. And my weekly limit resets in 5 hours and 35 minutes. So thank you, Fire. You saved me this week so much with Ponytail and everything. And Ryan with the new sessions. Because this time last week, it was not looking like this. I need to know what these clankers are up to. Limit rates on PHP and Ruby. I saw that you put that the Ruby training in the Discord, so thank you. I don't know what that is, but then it said I had to install something, so I was like, okay, maybe that's for another time, because last night I was working on the other stuff. Okay, that's better, but you want it centered, right? So, and the privacy and terms should be at the bottom. So let me go back to what. Let me go back. Okay. Okay, now vertically and horizontally align the content so not authorized is centered, and privacy and terms should always be at the bottom of the page. Doesn't really take anything really. Ruby is a language, and that it's the advantage we get. Not everybody. Ruby is a language. Yes, that's what I was reading. And that's the advantage we get. Not everybody knows about every language in programming. Vibe coders will be best. We'll add best. No, C. Okay. All right, looking into that. All of you guys, one day I'm going to show you my Obsidian vault that I created. Like, all your names are in it. All right, while this thing's, let me just step outside, breathe some fresh air, just because after this is done, I think I got my work cut out for me with the bug that I found. So I just need to take some fresh air, and then we'll get back to it. All right, I'm back. All right, let's see. When you want to fix the data link issues. Hard refresh twice. Okay, good. When you want to fix the data link issues, you should say something like this to have Claude. Okay, Ryan, I'm gonna do that next. So that's for, you're talking about the trip from my main account coming into my demo account. All right. Okay. Are we done? Well, we might not be done with the admin dashboard, but I need to fix that bug first because that bug is bugging me. The bug is bugging me. So I want to fix that first, but we can always come back. Can you update the handoff MD file to include everything that was done in this session so far? All right, so that's going to be next. And then, yeah, because I need to fix that first because that really bugs me. Yeah, sure. Let me do that. Let me just put this here. Why can't I paste? I can't paste in the chat. That's weird. All right, we're gonna get it done. Yeah, this should be so many bugs, and then I'm gonna run Echo's prompt because I gotta see, like this morning there were bugs, so I think there's a lot going on here. Okay, so new session, ponytail. Not user scoped. Records are being saved into a shared global pool instead of being attached to the logged in user. Don't get too worried if it comes up with 100 issues. Have it separate them in levels of importance and handle the very important ones. Okay. All right. We're going to do that. After this one's fixed, we're going to do that. Rolled my eyes at the privacy policy and terms of service. They seem pretty well compatible with any product license, actually. Just the fact that none of them really get enforced on login, which worries me. Yeah, I am. I told my sister too. She was we spoke this morning, and she was in the middle of cleaning her toilets. Um, and it was for morning for me, it's night for her. So it's something she's going to look into further. She looked into it a little bit, the license that we were talking about yesterday. And then we started having a conversation about, what is it called? Intellectual property laws, which was interesting. But she says she needs to deep dive further into the license and things. And then she went into full lawyer mode. She went into full lawyer mode, and she started quizzing me. She was like, "What's a license, Jillian? Do you know what a license is?" And like, I gave her my definition of it, and then she gave me the legal definition of it, and then she said she's going to look into it further. And then we started talking about sharing code, and that's what you made is yours until you give it up. Great one to save. Inventions. Yeah. So I learned intellectual property laws. She was like, "Do you know what that is?" And I was like, "I don't know." Intellectual property. I'm like, "What is that? Property of the brain?" And she was like, "Yeah, it's like ideas." So she's gonna look into that, the license more. We started talking about sharing code and whether I wanted to do that or not. And I was telling her about you guys and how I would totally not mind sharing my code with anybody in the chat, because everybody it's been, all these projects have been community built. So it's not even, I feel like it's not right for me to not share it with you guys. I know Slime wants the map. I have to figure out how to get it to him. I totally don't want to keep anything a secret from you guys. I guess maybe I'm not sure if I should be selective with who I share my code with. And then she was going into full lawyer mode, like if I was ever in a legal position, what they would ask me in court or with my case is, well, have you ever shared your code with anybody? And then if I said yes, that it wouldn't look good for me in my case. You got it? You got them? How'd you get it, Slime? Yeah, I love the map. I worked so hard on it, and you can totally have it, use it for whatever you need. You know, you guys help me. If you ever wanted something from me, I would never say no to you guys. Um, okay. You had your AI copy it. Okay, I wish I wanted to just share it with you and make it easier for you, but legally, yes, legally I have the license. Ah, okay, I get it. Okay, I get it. So I have to go back to that conversation with my sister. But also, again, this was just over the phone. She looked into GPL a little bit, but she didn't really sit and like deep dive into it. So it was just a conversation that we had. Full. Okay. Thanks, Slime. Okay. I see. I'm understanding more. You're right though, Azor. You even said yesterday, or it was yesterday for me, probably today for you. Um, you said it was like a deep conversation to have through Discord. And it kind of does run deep, like all the details. Yeah, yeah, for sure. And she loves this stuff. So yeah, I could see that, Ryan. I don't know. I didn't think I would be looking into all these legal things at this point. Um, but I'm glad that I am. This is all important. I'm not sure if all these vibe coders out there really have the knowledge on all of these intricacies. I think some people are just, not you guys. Obviously, you guys think of everything. You guys are so detail oriented. But I think some people are just like, we can build anything. And then they're not thinking of all these back end details, which are really super important to protect yourself. They don't because they publish apps with their API keys. Yeah, that's what I'm learning now. I've watched other people build things and none of this has ever come up. So now I'm thinking like how protected are some of these people and like are they not thinking about all these really important details? It's kind of scary. Okay. Data users wasn't used because two compounding issues. So switching accounts, left prior accounts, data behind. One fund around 15% of all, around 15% minimum of all AI, LLM, and stuff around tech is based on GPL license. So technically, 1/10 of every code you see around the world is already being secured by GPL. Oh, shoot. Okay, gonna definitely learn more about it. Full quit, reopen. We are taking free stuff from paid AM models to give back to the community again for free. Yeah, I do like that concept of giving back to the community for free, for sure. So do I need to log out again? My God, my house gecko is chirping. No, it's still there. Maybe I need to give it a minute. The owner wipes. Let me go into my other account. once I get pro at it. I mean, I already feel that because I definitely see myself asking more questions than other vibe coders. Like, you know, obviously you guys have seen that I'm just always curious. I want to know why things work, how they work. And a lot of people just maybe don't care. And they're just like, just do it. Just fix it. Make no mistakes. Okay, well, this fix, now day 4 is not there. So this fixed on that account because day 4 was added from the other account. Now my question is this test trip still there because I added a day? Oh, no, it's gone. They just want what they want. And I'll be honest with you, on day 1, when I started, that's what I thought. Oh, I just want to do it and I just want what I want. But being the person that I am, you know, a math person, like, I don't know, I'm a problem solver by nature. So I don't know, it makes me curious in that way. Whatever brings money on the table is the right thing. The final destination is money. Well, yeah, I mean, money, listen, money is definitely the goal, but I still need to understand why. Okay, so there's no admin panel here. That's good. That worked. Now let's run Echo's prompt. Hold on, wait. Peak pages. Bug fixes. What if it's being lost because the server didn't get updated? Could set it to a specific update clock, like the site updates info from the server every 10 seconds. Wait, what's getting lost? All right, I gotta scroll back to see what Echo said a while ago. Okay. Audit this project for incomplete features, broken UX, and gaps in the admin dashboard. List everything that doesn't work or isn't finished. And then Ryan said, separate them from levels. Separate them in levels of importance. All right. I don't think he understood the trip data, but oh no, you don't? Oh, you missed it. The data you enter needs. Oh no, I missed. I don't think he understood the trip data bug you were fixing. I think it fixed it, no? Uh-oh, I missed something. So if I log in to my actual account. Okay, this is my Pakistan trip. Then I have my test trip. And this is here. This is what I was playing with my phone to upload the pictures and everything offline and see how they synced online. And I only had 3 days. Then on the other account, when this trip ended up transferring there, I added day 4 just to see if it would transfer to the main account, and it did. Now that I think we fixed that bug, day 4 is missing because that was added from the demo account. Well, we're gonna see what all the issues, all the problems I have are now, but at least it'll handle the admin dashboard too. It'll handle the admin dashboard as well, because I wasn't necessarily finished with the admin dashboard. I don't think he down back-end work? What do you mean? And then if I go to the... I think he does, but okay, yeah, guys, let's be nice to each other, please. Oh boy, it's writing something. Okay, and this is good. Okay. Oh man. We got 11 problems. Okay. Broken on primary screen. The meta today pointer. The hero permanently shows day 1. Start and day 1. No matter how many days you log. Navigates. CT is wrong. You have to use add day card instead. Okay. The metric units toggle is dead. Medium, incomplete features. Is shown but not editable. The home hero kicker renders. New trips get a generated value. The user can never change. Well, then the two of you together, I mean, admin mutations, swallow errors. Admin can lock itself out. Save failures in entry form are silent. As real priorities. Number 1. And what's number 6? Okay, I guess let's just start fixing it. Okay, let's start with number 1. All right, I don't fully understand what all of these things are, but it definitely found problems. And it's only 11 problems. I mean, it's not 100. So thanks, Echo, for that tip. And then what else? This admin dashboard. Oh, and I do like the default to login, not sign up. That's what today should actually mean. Yeah. I need that privacy mode for the admin dashboard, like you were saying. Then what else is the admin dashboard even supposed to do? But why did it say 1 and 6 were the most priority? Most. Okay. Well, hopefully doing this will help catch things before I run into problems. I mean, that's the whole point of this, right? It's catching the things that I can't see that maybe I would run into later on. I still don't know if that admin dashboard is finished. I know, Ryan, I've learned that. It's like nothing ever feels finished. Like I even have other ideas for the project that I built before this, things that I wanted to like maybe change around. And I'm just like, wow, nothing is just, I don't think anything will ever feel finished. It's fun. It definitely does make it fun. But I'm also wondering if that bothers me a little bit, right? That nothing will ever feel completed. Silent save failure on the offline logging path. The 1 mile data loss list or 2. So it should say the last. Okay, yeah. It shows the last log date. Okay, I like that. That's good. Um, this whole trip is going to end up getting deleted. I'm going to just do it myself. But it's just so I can see what the full picture is. Okay, let's go with number 6 next. Okay, let's go with number 6 next. What are you guys talking about? Nothing's ever really finished. Is it better since Stream really committed to Linux? Stream just fixed the gaming side of things, Proton stuff. Proton, I know that word. Protons, electrons. I know that's not what you're talking about. All right, so I guess we're just gonna get through these bugs. Maybe not all of them. Just an interesting word to use, proton. Like, I feel like that actually makes sense. But I'm forgetting all my chemistry, actually. Was that in chemistry? Yeah, I think that was in chemistry. I learned that stuff. I was really good at chemistry, but I'm forgetting all that now. Hi, Mr. Big. On my workout? Did I really? I feel like if you're talking about today's workout, I feel like I didn't really go that hard, but thank you. What's today? Day of the week. Thursday. Oh, I remember. Now I remember what you're talking about. So I was on the assault bike. That bike. And yeah, that bike, if you train that assault bike, it probably looks on camera like it's nothing because you're moving kind of slow, but that's because you're pushing through resistance. I hate that assault bike so much. I haven't gotten on one in like a year, but because of the elevation that I'm going to be at the past few weeks on my cardio days, I forced myself to get on the assault bike because I know it is really good for you. I just hate it so much. But it really makes your heart beat and it really makes you out of breath. And it doesn't look like it. It doesn't look like it at all. Okay. What was fixed? But I've been jump roping also as cardio, and it's been so much fun. It's just reminding me of being a little kid. What changed? A failed save no longer vanishes, and there's now a error state. It reuses the existing. Not preview verified, reaching the entry. I guess that's a change I can't really see. What do you want? The dead metric toggle, most visible. What is the metric toggle? What is it talking about? Can you explain to me what the metric toggle is? Because I'm not sure what you're referring to. Like, where is it unfinished? I'm not sure. Settings, preferences. Oh, okay. Not in the prison. You don't really need to learn things such. You could be like the bridge mind dude, but he has 30. Yeah, I know. I've seen Bridge Mind. He has a lot going on. What he's doing is like super advanced. I do like that he's like one like equals one push-up. Like, I could, well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not getting like 700 likes like him, but I mean, how many likes do I have on the stream? Even if there's 12 people in here, if I had 12 likes, I could do 12 push-ups, but I wouldn't do that. I was thinking about doing one like equals one lap in the pool. Are you a Vim visitor as well? Hi, Anthony. Welcome. 6 push-ups. Yeah, 6 push-ups ain't no thing. Like, but I'm not gonna take. I don't want to take somebody's shtick. You know, like that's his thing. Also, like I do push-ups in the gym. Like I don't really want to do push-ups right now. But I could do 6 laps in the pool. That's easy. That's nothing. I'm in Claude's prompt library. Good stuff. I haven't used other prompts my entire time. Where's the prompt library? Fedora 43, 6 push-ups. Oh, you guys are talking about, who knows what you're talking about. Okay, they're talking about, Claude's talking about these toggles. I was always wondering what they were. So actually, metric on what it actually does. Nothing visible. When you tap the switch, the app saves your choice, but no screen ever reads that setting back. Every number is hard-coded to metric. Temperature always stays written as Celsius. Elevations in this always, so the toggle is a dead switch. It flips, it remembers, but the displayed units never change. It also defaults on metric for everyone. Your whole audience is on YouTube. Meters in Celsius. The switch looks like it offers feet in Fahrenheit, but flipping it does nothing. But flipping it does nothing, which is kind of make it work. Wire the settings. Yeah, I want to make it work. I mean, I do, now that I live in Thailand, I have converted to Celsius and the metric system and everything like that, because that is what everybody here uses. But anybody from the US might want to record in Fahrenheit, and let's make it work. That's probably a big task, but acclimation alerts. I still don't know what that means. Or is it just the metric toggle? Okay, they're just talking about the metric. Metric units. One of my teachers back in uni would legit. I have nothing bad to say, however. Yeah, no, Anthony, for sure. And also people should have the option if they want to be in metric units or not. If I had never moved to Thailand, I wouldn't want to be. I'm like, what is Celsius? I was so confused. Now I'm so used to it. But I remember when I moved here, what did somebody ask me? Like, they were like, what's your shoe size? What's your shoe size? And I was like, oh, I'm a boys, because I I try to buy like child size shoes. Um, I'm like, oh, I'm a boy's 5, I'm a woman's 7, and they were like, what is 5? Like, what are you talking about? Or when they asked me how tall I was like, oh, I'm 5'3". They're like, what is 5? What is 5'3"? What is that? And I was like, oh, I really need to get on board with everybody else here. Okay, so a bunch of bug fixes that we're gonna do. I gotta default the login to login instead of sign up. That should be an easy fix. And then after that, after the bug fixes, what else needs to be done? Then I could always go back. I've been meaning to go back to the old project and change some things around. Yeah, I was gonna ask what's a basic website? Like just a landing page and a few pages. Yeah, what are people charging for that type of service? I'm also curious. Ryan, could you remind me what you said about? I'm sorry, you guys are like deep in conversation, so keep the conversation going. Just when you get a moment, if you could remind me what you said about the admin dashboard having a privacy setting, um, and like what that would look like. Because I do want to play around more with the admin dashboard, but I don't want to leak everybody's email address like you said. So I'm just curious. It's like $5 on Fiverr. I don't know. There are people charging a lot more than $5 on Fiverr. I feel like for that. Just tell Claude to never leak APIs. Secure it. But on the admin dashboard, it has a list of everybody's email address. You know, so I feel like I'm exposing everybody's email. That's why Ryan brought it up before, so I'm curious as to what that would look like. That can be something that's always scrubbed. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going back there now. Now we're doing some bug fixes. I had Claude just analyze everything that needs to be fixed or that's incomplete and kind of list them in priority. Approaching session usage limit. I usually charge around 500 per page. Yeah, Ryan, that's typically more of the prices that I see people charge. can get Grok super heavy for $99 right now. $99 a month? I'm not sure how New Zealand dollars, how that compares to US dollars. I'm going to undercut everyone and teach the business owner how to maintain it. That's what I see a lot of sellers do. That they build the website for somebody, and then they teach the client how to maintain it, how to manage it. And then what are people using to deploy apps for clients, and how are they teaching them how to use it? Like if you use Vercel, right? You're teaching the client how to, because like I don't even know what would the client even do in Vercel. I think that's why I've seen people use Replit for client projects, because Replit is kind of beginner. It's like I said, I'm realizing now Replit is kind of like babyish, but maybe it's good for clients because you can teach them how to use it. They could go in and use the selector and change things themselves. $99 a month and can get Super Grok for $10 a month. Okay. Azor has told me about Grok before. So, and I think I went and looked at it a little bit, but didn't play with it enough. So, and $10 a month. So crazy, the influence on things. Grok build is out, but Elon has Grok 5 up his sleeve. I feel like he's going to strike with the release. I'm sorry if that feels like a gaslight, but aren't they making something for a few bucks and selling them to others by 100 times? Yeah, Azor, I think that's exactly what's going on. I mean, I guess I'm not talking about a basic website anymore. I'm talking about websites with the full back end and things like that. That's what I was thinking. But I guess for like just a landing page, shouldn't really charge that much. I'm planning a services page on my website. I learned so much this year. Nice, Echo. I know, I'm learning so much too. I use Vercel. You don't teach them. They don't care about it. They pay you for what they need. They have too much going on to care about how to manage deployment, etc. But like, what if they wanted changes or anything like that? Or, well, I guess they would come to you for another service, right? But if it's a company that, I'm just trying to think of a company that maybe like had a blog post and they wanted to update that themselves routinely. GPT and Google Pro got delayed July. July is going to be interesting. Well, you guys, Mr. Big, you guys are going to have to catch me up because I'm going to be gone for half of July. I feel like when I come back, because so many changes are happening on the daily, I feel like when I come back, I'm going to be lost. Like, everything's going to be different. Grok API too expensive. I hate it. Grok has the best value quality. I burned through $10 with one prompt. Oh no, slime. If you didn't mean money, what would you do with these tools? If you didn't need money, what would you do with these tools? changes are almost always on the HTML and CSS channel. Like you guessed it. The site you made are different since you make them a dashboard. You make them a dashboard to be able to write and control all that stuff. Oh, okay. So it'll be easy to change things, really. I meant like the changes in oh wait, no, you're talking about other changes, sorry. You're talking about other, I see what you're talking about now. Changes that a client would have to make. Slime is pissed. No, it's okay. I got it now. And then Anthony said, if you didn't need money, what would you do with these tools? Okay. Settings preference, flip it off. Every number across the app should convert. Okay, let's test that. Dashboard and panels to be able to control anything they need to run their business. When it comes to, they pay you to do it and handle it. Okay. Interesting. Again, I haven't seen people do that. I've seen people do it other ways, but in a way that's less efficient than what you're describing. Not that I'm like at any type of level to be doing something like that, but just thinking, you know, and I don't know if that's something I'm ever going to do, but just, I think it's good to know how these things operate with clients. I might actually, because I was talking to my sister this morning, when we were talking about all the legal stuff, I did ask her if she wanted or needed a website built for anything, and that she could be like my pretend client. Like, obviously I wouldn't charge her, she's my sister, but I could act in my head as if she was a client and build her a website. So she's thinking about something she might want. She said something about maybe a website of hers to help her flip furniture, because her and her husband just bought their second home and they're selling their old home, and she wants to flip a bunch of furniture. So, but she's still thinking. And I told her it can't be something that she needs. It can't be something that she needs immediately, because these things take time. So she needs to give me the time to build it. But she said she wouldn't be flipping her furniture until next year. So we're going to talk when I get back. A good one. Oh, fam's here. As your pretend client. Wait, what? No, my sister. Oh, Sam. Oh, that's right. Fam is Sam. The fitness. Okay, yeah, I guess this is you're referring to this app. Everybody, and he is way behind his model. Scrock even good at except replying on Twitter. The hype man is here. Okay. Let's see preferences. If I turn this off. Okay, now it's in feet. Everything's Fahrenheit. Okay. Next day, we'll be done impressing her with an IKEA front level site. Okay. Let me turn this back on because I want the metric units on. Okay, good. Everything is back. Everything's back. Perfect. Okay, let me see what you guys said. Yeah, I got to talk to her more about it was just I just asked her and she was like, what do I need? What do I need? How many homes should people own as investments, you think? I have no idea. I used to think that my dream was to own a property, and now, I'm glad that I don't, because I want the freedom and flexibility to move around. But as an investment, I don't know. One, as a family shelter investment. I grew up thinking, oh, my dream is to own a house in New York. That's like crazy. I mean, to own a house in New York, you need an insane amount of money. Only the mega rich can own multiple houses. Well, yeah, I don't know. I'll be honest. I don't know how much money my sister and her husband make. I mean, she is a lawyer though, right? And he's a doctor. I mean, he's a physical therapist. But their houses that they own are in Pennsylvania and in Maryland. So I'm thinking New York City prices. Their houses are definitely not New York City prices. But, they have good careers, lawyer, doctor, and now they own 2 homes, but they're selling the first one. They bought their home in Maryland because they got married last year. They want to start a family soon. And my brother-in-law's parents live in Maryland, very close to the house that they bought. So they were thinking in terms of like childcare and things like that. Invest in spaces. Only the mega rich can own multiple houses nowadays. Homes are for living, not investments. In Poughkeepsie. Well, I was talking New York City. In Montreal, you don't get a house under $1 million. Exactly, Ryan. Exactly. You're not getting anything for less than $1 million. $1 million is probably cheap now in New York City. Hudson Valley seems nice too. Yeah. Can you guys hear different sounds in your thoughts? Well, I'm always grateful to my dad for owning a house to begin with, because it's more like a checkpoint inside of a game to me. Yeah, no, I can see that train of thought, Azor. Like, it's like a checkpoint. I didn't grow up with parents who owned property. My dad does now own a house. So I'm pretty sure, that's left to my sister and I. But I grew up around kids whose, parents were homeowners. So like when I was a kid, I thought like that was my dream. Like I wanted to own my own property, but now I just want to be able to, like when I moved from New York City to Thailand, I remember going through all of my things, like physical things, like my dining room table. I was so hell bent on saving this dining room table. Now it's like, I don't want to own any of this stuff. I don't want to feel attached to any of these physical things. I want to be able to just pick up and move locations if I feel like I want to, and not have that burden of keeping me in one physical location. Do you think investment firms should be able to buy up to entire developments for housing 50 plus homes? I have no idea, Anthony. I don't know. I don't know about this type of stuff. Do you buy up entire developments? I have no idea. No, that's the worst thing, Anthony. Name 3 of your favorite 6 decimal prime numbers. Oh my God. Where's my music? I need new music. I just don't want to get copyrighted. That's what capitalism has done. The cutlery we used to eat our stuff expensive. We used to eat our stuff expensive. That dress we thought we could buy and also expensive. Regardless, just chill and play a game. Guess what? We're in pride. No, Azor, you're so right. I remember when I was living in New York City, like the last few years, like just something like aluminum foil. Aluminum foil was so expensive and I needed to cook. And I remember like anytime I ran out of aluminum foil, I was like, oh my God, I have to buy this expensive thing, freaking foil. Like, why is that so expensive? Things like that are like living here, things like that are not expensive anymore. Just like the bare necessities. I'm like, oh my God, why is it this expensive to just live? I'm not even buying anything leisurely or anything for pleasure. I'm just buying the necessities and it's costing me an arm and a leg. So, couldn't even make a tin foil. All right, let me see. Okay, I like that fix. Let me see if I could just fix one more. Oh no. It's always good to gauge your audience and what people say versus what people stand for. In terms of which feature, Anthony? Or are you talking to somebody else? But in terms of this feature, like the metric units, I like that they have that there's an option now. I think that's important. Usually people that talk about money 24/7 are complete trash human beings. You know, Anthony, you talking to me? You talking to me? Okay. I like that you mentioned that, Anthony, about people that talk about money 24/7. I do know a lot of people like that, and it always makes me think like money really is the root of all evil sometimes. Oh, 97%. And like I'm just somebody that truly believes that money doesn't buy happiness. Like money can buy you things that make you happy, that, it could buy you trips and vacations that make you happy temporarily. That's temporary happiness. But I don't think that money can buy you happiness. You need to be happy within yourself. I just see things. Easy ways to spot fake gurus. I used to be broke like you. With a yee haircut or what's a yeehaw haircut? Patterns and trying to do better in the world. Talking about money. Claude, once more, it's not what you say anymore. It's what you do in real life. Yeah, no, 100%. Like you have to put your money where your mouth is. Not maybe that was a bad phrase for because we were talking about money, but like you have to be people are talkers. That's something that I've learned. People love to talk. People love to talk and sell you on themselves, sell you on a dream of who they are, on an idea of who they are. But do your actions add up? Like, what are you actually doing? What are your actions saying? Do they align with your words or not? And like, there are just so many people I've met in my life that just talk and promise. And it's a Lamar, my friends, and bald as well. Bald is bald. I mean, bald. My mom. Why am I telling you this? I get too excited talking to you guys. I really do. My mom loves bald guys. She literally had a license plate frame that says bald is beautiful. My mom is funny AF. Okay. Two small things surfaced while doing this. Remaining audits, 3, 4. Good next picks are quick ones. Okay, let's do 5. It's quick. I probably won't make it. But. Okay, let's do number 5 if that one's quick. I don't think I'll make it with the 3%. Money can't buy you happiness. Money can buy you things that give you happiness, but if you have nothing that brings you happiness or is able to give it. Exactly, Andy. That's what I was saying. Like it buys you temporary happiness. Obviously, it's nice to have money and to buy yourself things that enhance your life, but happiness is like deeply rooted. Liking something is cute, but the pattern though. Oh, oops, Ryan. How is the bluegrass scene in Thailand? Well, when you say bluegrass, I'm thinking grass and what is bluegrass? Oh, there we go. Well, it didn't do anything, so. Are you talking about ganja? When you stated your sister is a lawyer attorney for me in my life right now. Attorneys are enemy number 1 for me. So when you stated she bought a second home that didn't sit right. Oh no. My sister's the best though, I promise. My sister's a really, really good person. I promise. She's like my best friend in the entire world. Her and her husband are like the best, most genuine, most peaceful people that I've ever met. Like, yeah, she's an attorney. And I mean, I will tell you this, Anthony. I was her maid of honor at her wedding. And, her whole bridal party, it was everybody she knows, they're all lawyers. So I was just surrounded by a bunch of lawyers. And I will have to say, in that setting, these people love to yap. And they love to, not my sister, but just some of the people that she's associated with, that I was introduced to and that I was around for her her wedding weekend. They swear that they know everything. They swear that they know everything. And there were some things that they were talking about. They were talking about, I don't know what they were talking about, my taxes because I live in Thailand or whatever. I've done a lot of research on this before I even moved. And what these lawyers were telling me, I know for a fact were 100% incorrect. But they swore that they were the end all be all and they knew what they were talking about. But I had done my research very well before I even moved here about taxes and things like that, and I knew what they were saying was incorrect. So there are two types of attorneys. One that looks at something and be like, yeah, I know it's bad. What do you mean you think it's good? Let's debate. Others be like, you know what? Let me research. Yeah, like not all people in law, but it's a complex system I see. And even if she is a great human, unless she has her own firm, she's only a pawn in a bigger design. I like the ones who actually research. They 100% are that way. Yeah. She definitely does her research. I mean, she works herself to the bone. This girl really works herself to death. She loves it though. She's passionate about it, but she works herself to death. She does work for a firm. She doesn't have her own firm, and she has moved around a lot though, and I guess that's a reason why. But Anthony, I promise my sister's a great person. I don't want it to rub you the wrong way. I really don't. Yeah. Yeah, and yeah, like you said, they're 100% that way, like I described. No doubt she works. Ask her about LLMs and AI and how she's using it. Yeah, no, Anthony, we've actually had that conversation before. She's actually banned from using a lot of LLMs because I was telling her about Claude, and this was when I just started using it. And when I wasn't vibe coding or anything, when I was just using it and I was just introduced to it and I saw the capabilities of it controlling your computer and I was amazed by that. I was talking to my sister because I was like, you work so much, like maybe this tool can help do some of the BS tasks that eat up all your time. Like I feel bad, I want you to relax. I don't want you to work 24/7. And she looked into it and it's banned for her. She's not allowed to use a lot of these LLMs. I have to ask her. I'll ask her and I'll get back to you. There is one that her company assigns, like they let them use a specific one, but there are like a lot of limitations on that. It's all love. I know a lawyer who's into AI, worried about their job for real. Uh-oh. Yeah. They are not banned, only banned from public LLMs. They have a huge priority systems that use API. Oh, okay. Yeah, it was just I was telling her about Claude, and then she wasn't able, when she was on her work computer and her work account, she wasn't able to use it. They need private versions that don't push their data to their cloud. Okay. If she is under a firm and she, by some means, has a good influence on that firm, not that I do what gets ordered from above kind of thing, I think she will be a great lawyer for her own rights. Yeah, she's definitely not the type to just be like, I do what gets ordered from above. Um, she's a boss. So the UI looks different, but use the same LLM weights as Claude. Oh, okay. Yeah, she does use one. I just don't know what it's called. Soon there will be a small county who will replace their prosecutor with the AI model, which is more accurate than humans and flood. Oh God, Mr. Big. That's like kind of crazy. That's okay, Azor. Oh, Mythos. All right, guys. It is almost 5:55, so that gives me like 30 minutes until work, and I'm out of usage credit, so I should probably go and get ready. Tomorrow we'll continue to fix the bugs, and I have to play around a little more with this admin dashboard. I never had an admin dashboard before, so I need to see what it's all about. And I'm really curious about that Google email. I'm really mad about that. So I'm going to look into temp mail as well, but I'm also kind of mad that I have a limit. I have so many random Gmails that I should delete. Please ask her. That would help me a lot, actually. Reverse engineering. They're public. It's killing me mentally. Okay, Anthony. Yeah. I am gonna ask her. I'll ask her right now. Actually, I'll text her, because she should be able to tell me that. But yeah. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me on day 32. The app is looking great. We're just onto some bug fixes, so I'm feeling a little relieved. And I think, it'll be up and running for my trip. And then when I get back playing around with it, I'll see what needs to be done. But for the sake of my trip, I think we're in really good shape. So again, thank you all so much for your input, for educating me. I say it every day, but you know how much I value you. You know how much I appreciate each and every one of you coming in here and showing me the ropes. And I'm sorry, I get so distracted and I get so excited chatting with all of you guys too. But that's just super fun for me. But anyway, thank you. Let me go down the roster as far as I can see. Thank you, Mr. Big. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Azor. Here we go. I know Andy, even though I'm not on your name yet, but Andy's always here giving that positive energy. Thank you, Andy. Thank you, Mayhair. Thank you, Echo. Thank you, Echo. Oh my God, this prompt is saving my life right now, because who knows what the heck was going on and what was wrong, but now we're figuring it out. Thank you, Slime. What's poppin', Slime? Thank you, Sam. Who else? Thank you, Mayhair. Thank you, Johnny. I know Johnny was here in the beginning. Sarah stopped by. Thank you, Fire. And who else? I can't remember, but and Timothy. Thank you, Timothy. And that's as far as I can see. Q Strike, I think, was also here. Q Strike was also here. And who else just commented? Thank you for being a place where we can come and always have a nice... Aw, Andy, I'm so happy that you feel that way. I'm so happy that you feel that way. Always Slimy, no. You were the first, Slime. You were the first. I just can't scroll up anymore. Like it literally limits. It stops at a certain time. But Slime, you were the first. I remember you said, let's get the show started. And one more thing I do want to say. I don't think he's here today, but Zaid said something really nice in the Discord. He said something about thank you for creating a really great community. And we're small. I think I only have like 30 members in the Discord. But that really hit home for me, because I don't know how I did it. 32 days ago, I just pressed go live. But you guys are all such amazing humans, and you have brought, honestly, so much joy to my life, and I've had such a pleasure working with you guys and getting to know you guys. So, he thanked me for the community that I started, but we started it, and it really is an amazing community, and I just think the world of all of you guys. I have so much love for you. So that's all. I hope you have a great evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you tomorrow to keep fixing these bugs. No, you hang up first. Okay, hanging up. Hanging up now. See you guys tomorrow.